Hey folks, Cornell with YouTube Fishing Vids. I am a lone wolf today. Austin's not with me. He's traveling with the family visiting my sister-in-law in Southern California. So I'm out here, like I said, as a lone wolf hunting snakeheads to start my day. And what a hot hunt it's gonna be. It is gonna be like 96 degrees today, and that doesn't include the heat index. It is steamy out here. As many of you know, especially you folks, I should say the whole country has been under a massive heat wave. But it's a day after 4th of July, and I'm out here on a Sunday. It's pretty quiet out here in the morning because obviously people are trying to stay away from the heat. A few people out fishing, but that's my first cast with a snakehead frog. Why not go for some snakeheads if I'm a lone wolf? I'm gonna hunt these snakeheads in their lair, and I'm gonna be doing a little bass fishing day, likely deep. But I got, a late start to the morning. It's hot already, but I'm trying to fish some shade lines and see how we do catching ourselves a snakehead or two before we maybe transition into some bass fishing. So stay tuned. Let's see how it goes on my local lake today on a hot one. Pretty cool looking frog, when you say. That's I think snakehead's outlaw venom frog. It's got a little Colorado blade on the back, purple with some chartreuse green looking legs, and it's going right up in some muck and wood and all kinds of stuff. And thankfully, again, I got a little shade left here at about maybe 8:30 in the morning by the time I got back here to the lair, and there's some big ones here, so we're gonna twitch away and see what happens. I'm in the sunshine now and it is hot. No bites yet. I haven't even seen a snakehead, but I'm in a really cool zone right here where I've got a bunch of old standing timber. So I'm gonna do the 1-2 punch where I'm gonna hit the shoreline, all the muck and mess over here where the dragons and these snakehead hopefully are swimming around. But then I'm gonna take a little finesse jig and I'm gonna drop straight against every single one of these trees and try to get that bass. So yeah, a 1-2 punch snakehead bass fishing trip is what this is about. So we'll cover a lot of water and do a bunch of techniques today before I have to break out the drop shot as usual out here. We hope. So let's keep at it. All right, guys, awesome. Got myself a little bass on the jig right by these chunks of standing timber. That was like the third cast into one as I'm snakehead fishing. So just moving right along. Got the first fish of the day on a finessey little, it's like a little booyah jig. I've had them for a little while, just a little natural color deal. And a little dink, not crazy dink, but man, that was awesome. Just dropping right here in the wood and pulling out a bass. So as I work the shoreline, I'm gonna pop out and around here, around all this wood, and just keep hitting those snakehead spots and mix it up. Pretty fun. I'm expecting most of the bigger fish to be out deep. I'm pretty shallow. I'm probably in like 5 to 6 feet of water in this standing timber with just wood everywhere. So we're coming up on another snakehead patch here of shoreline that I'm gonna hit. But yeah, when it comes to a few little small, shallow fish, it's likely I'll get a big one in here. That'd be pretty awesome. But I'm about to hit this spot and start working the snakehead angle again for a little area of shoreline, and then we'll get back to some bass fishing, I'm sure. All right, back into some snakehead territory. Let's see if they're in here. I got some more shade, not a lot of it, but enough to keep me and them a little bit cooler because it is brutal out here, getting hotter every minute. Okay folks, it's about 1,000 degrees and I'm fishing deep for a good reason. Those snakeheads were not having it this morning. So I'm out on a long tapering point, a place I fish a lot. I got a bunch of different points with a lot of grass on them that I fish. And this is my first cast on it. So hopefully they're here. I'm in 20 feet of water casting up on the point. I'm gonna find myself a little bit of grass and hopefully find myself a big bass. Oh, there we go, guys. Love it when a plan comes together. Awesome. First fish on the point. He's a decent one. Nothing huge, but it's a great way to start the fishing deep part of the day. Because yeah, it's always fun to try other things, but when it works, it works. This is a decent little fish. I think I might be able to maybe go like that. I think so. It feels really actually nice splashing myself with 88-degree water. Consider it's, like I said, 1,000 degrees out here. Absolutely brutal, but absolutely awesome to get out and catch myself some fish. And this guy's gonna need a little bit of plier action. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Great start to the day. A little chunk, nothing special, but they're bigger ones here. All right, got to pull into that one. I felt him swimming. Want to make sure he had it. And he had it. So number 2 with only 2 casts later, guys. This one might feel a little bit bigger or just, I can't tell yet. They're all good. No, he's not huge, but he's not small either. So we're good. We're good on the point, guys. We're good on the points. No apologies for doing the drop shot and the pink worm. Just have to apologize to these fellas for putting a hook in them so much because they love this thing. And it absolutely works. About the same size, maybe a little bit bigger. Another chunk, guys. Another splash. I'll have it. Definitely a little bit bigger fish, right in the nose. Gotta love that. Here you go, guys. Number 2, 2 casts later. Oh my God, that was a pull, guys. Back-to-back cast, and that one feels a little better, bigger. 88.68 degrees, guys. Wonder why they're deep? Yeah, that's a good fish. Yeah, that's a good fish, guys. This one's definitely bigger than the first 2. Let's hope we can get him up here. Gosh, he pulled back hard. That was incredible. Do I get the net? Let's see. He hasn't even come up to jump yet. What does that tell you? Nice fish. Pull and drag. Awesome, right? Such a great feeling. Doesn't feel good to be out here in the heat, but this definitely is a good distraction, that's for sure. Yeah, that's a good one, guys. That's a really good fish. Wow, he wanted to stay down, that's for sure. That's a good fish, and he's not going anywhere. Come here. Jesus, look at this, guys. Look at fish number 3. Look at the belly on that thing. Think he hasn't been eating some big giant bluegill down there? Absolutely incredible. Perfectly hooked. One eye wonder. Looks like he's got a little cataract in that eye. And yes, we are going to get a couple pictures of that beauty for sure. All right, so that was back-to-back casts with a 3.69, just a little over 3.5, a little under 3 3/4. So I actually weighed that fish, which was fun. So we're 3 fish in, 2 back-to-back, and I'm on again, guys, just like that. Got right back to my spot, and it landed, and I got another one. Unbelievable. Feels like another decent fish, too. So again, I got this spot as a lockdown, man. I just absolutely know they're here. This is how I do it in the summertime. And gosh, guys, this might be, again, they don't want to come up. It's so warm. They get to that upper level of warm water and they're like, I'm staying down there where it's cold. But this is another decent fish. Back to back, easily going to be 3, I could tell. And I'll weigh this one. If that GoPro right there works out, you'll actually see this whole thing happen. But this is a good fish. Yeah, it's another good one, guys. Wow, they're here. Wow, pull and drag. So you know it. This is a 6-pound test, guys. I got a 6-pound test leader. I think 10-pound braid. And this thing's actually giving me a little bit of a fight. Jeez. Come on up here. Yeah, it's getting bigger, guys. This is a really nice fish, fellas. Good stuff. Right in the nose. He's big. I think he's bigger than the last one, back to back. So 2, 3.5 pluses, I'm guessing, based on the way this thing's looking. He's big. Come here. Guys, seriously. Look at that. That's definitely bigger. I think this one's over 4. So a 3.69. Definitely gonna get some pictures of this too, but let's see if we can get that scale out for fun. Okay, 3.59 is how much the last one was. What does my local lake have to offer here in Maryland for 2 back-to-backs? Big ones. Wow, guys, this one is 4.67, almost 4 3/4. Shy of 5, but that's a great big fish. Let's get some pictures of that one and we'll get it back. All right, one more beautiful look at that 4 and almost 3/4 pounder going back. Another back-to-back. It's 3 casts in a row, guys. Crazy times out here on the grassy point. Oh my gosh, guys. Finally got into another one. This one feels big too. Holy mac. Oh my gosh, it's another giant, guys. I'm telling you, that's 3 big ones in a row, but it took a bit to get right on my spot. I want to reach down and hit a waypoint. Let's see where I'm at. Oh, I'll just kind of gauge it with my eyes. This is another big one, folks. Another really big one. He came up for a minute too. He hasn't even started trying to pull back. Here we go. Let me loosen up the drag because I know he's hooked well. Another good one. I don't think he's, oh gosh, guys, just loading up the boat. All right, so we got one over 3.5, one just under 5, and we got this guy. He's hooked really, really well. My goodness, open your mouth. Come here. Got you. Little skinnier, no doubt, but another big one, guys. Absolutely awesome. You know, I had a feeling they'd be biting today just because we have storms coming. The weather's just right. The wind's beautiful. And yeah, it's a skinny one compared to the last one. Let's see what this one weighs. All right, 359. We had a 469. All right, here we go. Warm it up. I didn't lock in that last one, but I know it was 469. So let's go and see what's going on here on a hot summer's day. Number 3, looking like 317. Let's go ahead and lock him in just for fun. I'll have to remember that 469 and add them all up for my 5 biggest fish. Ain't that a beauty? All right, that's the smallest of the 3 big ones, but no slouch. Going back. All right, I think I'm kind of where I was. Let's hope so. Second I hook one and the wind drifts me off it, it's a little bit challenging to get back to exactly where I was, but they're kind of all over the place on this point, but there are select areas where the weed line's a little sharper and they tend to congregate a little more. Oh my gosh, guys, and back-to-back casts again. And another good one. I guess I got on the right spot. I guess I got back on the right spot again. Another good one. Another one, guys. Absolutely awesome. He's coming up. Oh gosh, he's a big one. He's a big one, guys. This is an epic day. I am, just for the sheer numbers of big ones and how fast it's happening. Insane, guys. That one scared me a little bit with his jump, but this one's over 3 again, I'm pretty sure. So right now I'm at, you know, I guess almost 11 pounds with 3 fish, and then we got this one to contend with. He's pulling. He might be a little smaller, but he's stout. No, he's up there. Another perfectly hooked fish. Just a number 1, a 1-0 actually, a rebarb. Rebarb hook. That's definitely over 3. Another good one. Look at the hooks, guys. Look at the hooks, just exactly where they need to be right there. Perfect. All right, let's weigh this one up. Let's see what we got going on here. This one's definitely meatier than the last one. All right, I got 3.59, a 4.69, a 3.17. What do you guys think? You're gonna call it before I say it? Let's see what's up. A 3.52, over 3.5 pounder. Sweet. All right, locked in. So yeah, got over 14 pounds with 4 fish. That's not a bad deal at all in like what, barely 15-20 minutes of fishing on the point. All right, it is blazing hot out here. It's to the point where it is time for a sign out fish. I've been towing off and I've been drinking as I should be, but guys, seriously, it's probably heat index over 100 right now. Am I wild and crazy? A little bit, because this is when it happens sometimes. A little bit of a calm before the storm. With these storms coming tonight, I had a feeling it was going to be a good day of fishing, and it sure was. So we're going to try and get one more fish. We've got a total of 4, 5, 6 fish off this point, 1 little fish back in some wood. So a total of 7 fish today. Not too bad for a morning in fishing, especially with these last 4 big ones I've caught. Let's try and get one more big one, see what we can do with that 5 fish limit, and then we'll call it a day.